What is going on, y'all? Welcome to the video. This video is on our course build. We finally decided to start making a course. Finally got my dad to really do it. So I'm going to show you kind of our process and what we're doing. We started a little bit already. We gotten a couple of things done, gotten a general idea of what we're going to do. We're just waiting on the plaster fabric to be able to drape over everything and make it how we need it. Right now, what we're looking at is these. We got about 3 of them. Right here's 2 of them. Oh, just one of them, just kidding. But we have 3 of them. One's over there. This one we cut out to fit our fence line, because this is where we're going to be building all up through this. We're just going to have courses running through this whole thing. I wonder if I learn how to flip this. Where to flip this? There's not going to flip this. But that's what we're working on right now. Let me quickly show you what the course is looking like. Here's what we're kind of generally positioning right now. We got these cans crushed up here. We're gonna plaster to make it kind of like a, we got this wood, but this is just so we can plan everything out. We're gonna put it onto that piece of wood over there. We stained it so it's waterproof and all of that. Working on some more cans to do this out. We're gonna some foam. We use this right here. It's pretty sturdy. We're gonna make a hot tub out of this right here. It's gonna connect to some slopes and whatnot, but this was spray foamed in that container right there, which was a whole can of spray foam, which is surprising to us. But then we're gonna put this right here, and this bridge is gonna drape from right here to up here. Let's get a little closer. So it's gonna drape right there. Then over here, we're gonna figure out a way to angle these boxes, kind of, to make a chute. So you can have a nice chute right here that's universal to go up and come down. So we can have a double way, kind of go both ways of this course. But we're gonna put all this over on this board right here, lay it out across this, and cut out these little things for the fence. You can see the little white from the staining, not staining, but proofing it, making it waterproof, weatherproof, making sure it's all good. That's what that all is. Right here's where we did the foam. Got a little bit, it's still sticking. Probably end up using that for sure. Yeah, we use that. Actually, we need to use that. I'm gonna get that out in a second. But we're gonna make this. We got 2 other boards, the one over there and this one. What we're gonna do, we're gonna cut them out to match this. Go all the way out to like right there. Then another one will go all the way out here. So I have from right here all the way, of course, throughout the week. And we'll show you those 2. But right now we're just working on this one. We're waiting on the plaster. That should come tomorrow. But we're brainstorming, making sure we've got everything here all planned out, so that when the plastic does come, we just apply it and go. Got some sanding tools. We got, that's for the gravel over there. It's gravel glue basically. Some plaster. Gloves of course. We got spray adhesive to help hold everything down. We got 2 more cans of spray foam to hopefully help with all that. And then we got a 8-foot wide, 45-foot length plaster roll coming that we're gonna cut up and lay out however we need. But that comes early tomorrow, so hopefully we can get started on this and get it all finished up tomorrow. But as of right now, this is our process. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow and we'll be finishing this thing. Okay, so we just got this out. got a little bit of gooey bit left, so we're just gonna leave it upside down like this. This came from in between here that we can use for other things, but we're gonna let that sit for a second, let it dry. But we got two more things. Gonna be this little lacy thing from the can't remember what it's called. Olive oil we laid down so it wouldn't get stuck. But we got those two now. But with this, it used to sit flat, but it got bowed. We laid it upside down because it got stuck on this board. So we flipped it, laid it on its back, and then it kind of just sunk in a little bit. So now it's a little wobbly, which was why we need this to put right here to finish it off, but we need to wait for this to dry. So I'll catch you when this dries, and I can kind of show you some process that I'm gonna do. Okay, here we go. We've got this, we cleaned our knife and sharpened it. We're gonna cut out all this like plastic, kind of like weird stuff. Cut it all out and around this, make sure it's nice and clean. And we're gonna hopefully get it to be able to add up onto this. We got these two pieces and this one right here. A little bit different color, but that's okay. But we're gonna cut this out. I'll see you when I do that. All right, so we got it all cut out. Nice and clean, that's all the scraps. Looks pretty good. It's right there. But, I mean, it looks pretty good. It's solid now. So, I'm gonna see what we can't make out of it. Let's see, shall we? Right, you're actually gonna join me on this process. Get this one fits right here. And it fits, so that's good. Oh, I'm liking that. Basically what we're gonna do is have this little ledge. Looks good actually. I'm gonna do some spray adhesive onto it. See you in a second. We're gonna see if we can get this to work. Alrighty, so we got it on with the adhesive. These little bumps onto here, and then these attached to here, and it looks actually really good. When we get the plaster on there, you actually might want to, yeah, when we get the plaster on there, like stuff, get the plaster stuff on there, it'll be super nice. Like this is gonna be sick, man. I'm not gonna lie, this is turning out so far. Like everything seems good. Nothing frightening me or worrying me at all. Drape stuff over it. Yeah. Liking how we're planning it out. That was the last thing I'm gonna do tonight. Everything else is gonna be done tomorrow. Just gonna clean this up, finish this off, and add it to that. So hopefully I'll see you in the morning. Hopefully that stays. Alrighty, see you in the morning. Okay, just kidding, we're back. Got this. It's pretty sturdy, it's glued in there. This is a little iffy over here, but we got that in. Figuring it all out. We moved the board, so we got the board that's gonna be on the fence, so we can kind of get a general. So this is gonna be our first board. We're gonna do this one tomorrow. We're gonna get it finished. It's gonna go right there. Then we have two more that we're gonna do eventually. Lay across these. We'll have that right there. A box score. I think I've already said that like multiple times, but that's okay. But right now I'm thinking of this beginning part, which I'm liking the looks of this. We're gonna tape it probably, then glue it, than spray foam. I like that, so. Progress update. See you in the morning. Okay guys, welcome back. Good morning. Good morning. We're back to the track. We've got our plaster. We're gonna lay it all across. We still got some couple things to tweak out, but overall we're ready to start plastering. Like, we lined this with some paper so it looks like the crinkliness of our hot tub. Right there. Crinkliness of our hot tub. We got this whole thing set up. Did that yesterday. So we got this whole thing. We're gonna set up this bridge, put more cans up here, and we're gonna figure out this. First step is that though. Alright, see when that's finished. Okay, so we've got this. We'll probably actually want to put one right there. Maybe not. Probably not. But we got this plastered. Looks so much better with the plaster on it. We're waiting for this foam to dry because we got the other coming down in over here. We're working on the up to the chute. Then we're gonna do the bridge and figure the hot tub. And then we're gonna figure the chute out. But it's looking really good right now, so got a little rock. Gotta figure out how to get that in there. Okay, so this is all covered. It's drying right now. It's a little flimsy, so we're gonna add some more to it just to build it up. It's looking super good though. We got a nice stairway coming down, so it's universal, can go either way. We've got it coming up right here. Nice terrainy look into our hot tub. Super, super nice looking. And we got to stop right here, waiting for the spray foam to dry. We're gonna have our bridge right there, and then we'll have our chute right there. But right now, it's looking super, super good right now. Alright guys, the hot tub, completely filled in. I think I had that already filled in, but got the stairs over here. But what we did is, if you look, you can see there's little dots here, but they're not up here. That's because we took some of the non-plaster fiber, just not regular plaster, not plaster fiber, and put it all across this. In here, you can see the finger marks right there. You got it all up here, you got it all up this, and up this way, the pop can, down here, but mostly it was for this to make it solid. There is a little crack though, if you see right there. So you might make a little something to help with that. Oops. Then we're gonna put this, just lay it like a little piece right there, real quick. I'll get back to you in a second. All right. As you can see, got the little square right there. You can see it protruding a little crack, but it should solidify. So right there. So I think, yeah, there's a little crack. So we're gonna fix those up. I'll get back. Get it all done, stitched up. Got a little rock in place. Some nugget of bug. Little squish spot right there. Yeah, looks pretty good, especially from afar. Looks pretty. Hoping it'll hold up to its looks. Up here. So mostly, see, just cracks. That's what I mostly realize. Cracks. Maybe some strips real quick. Focus. Hello? Hello? There we go. Okay. Got it bandaged up pretty well. Just hoping no more cracks form. So it's super easy to crack. See, it's just cracked it right there. Super, super easy to crack. Scary. Alright, so we got the course, it's dried out. All good. We haven't passed the bridge yet, so I'm just gonna run RCs. Thanks to my brother for bringing them to me. We're just gonna run them on this first part and see how it goes. See how well it went. Let's see. I don't know if this has batteries in it. Looks like it. Alright, let's see. Okay. That part was pretty clean. This is the part I'm going to show you guys, the hot tub. Overall easy, but I mean, it works. Of course, my practice is just a beast, so it's like, yeah, I'll try it universally. I think it'd be easy just go with this. Yes, a little bit of challenge there. Got it there. Hot tub. Ooh, look at it. Just see some else. Okay, over here. Up these stairs. Into the pop cans. Wow. Perfect. Let's try the SCX now. I put a little duck on it. We got a lot of ducks on it. I don't know what power it has, so it's about that. Got power. Alright, let's see. Let's take with the SCX. Dude, I've done so much this room. Alright. Come on, folks. Hello? Socks? Sorry, my socks are sticking. Anyways. We got a little bit of a challenge. It's a little more challenging for SCX for sure. Do the hot tub. Oh yeah, it's better in the hot tub for SCX. A little more challenging, but overall, still pretty simple. I mean, we wanted it that way to kind of give us an easy start to our first piece of the course. We're gonna make it a lot more difficult. This kind of just looks a little crappy, but that's okay. But yeah, we're gonna build the bridge. Cool. All right, y'all. We've ran into a problem. Of course, it's too easy. We gotta figure out a way to make it more difficult, or just leave the first part of the course as kind of an easy bit. But it's a lot of room to be taking up for how easy it is. So we're gonna probably be brainstorming on how the heck we're going to make this more difficult. Because right now everything's way too easy. We can just blow through it with both the SCX and the Traxxas, which the SCX is smaller than the Traxxas, so the Traxxas is just so easy. It's way too easy. Like, there's a couple lines that we could take that make it a little bit challenging, and the hardest part about this course isn't even part of the course. It's the little lip on the edge where the bridge is going to be attached. So we're gonna have to figure out if we can't make her a little more difficult. It's perfect right now for an SCX 30, which I have one coming on the way, but we want this to be difficult for the SCX and Traxxas. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can make it more difficult, or we'll just have this big chunk of our course that's too easy. Crossing our fingers, guys. Okay, we're back out on the course. I said earlier, this is too easy, but we're just gonna leave it. It'll be fine. Have a little bit of an easy start to our course, but we're gonna make some crazy stuff right here, just like some bell turn, like a Z or something. We have to go this way, kind of go off camera a little bit, and up here, which we're gonna actually kind of build up a little bit more for you to come down. to the shoot that I'm working on right now. Doesn't look too bad. We're just trying to see if we can't figure out to make it work, but work difficultly. So, we got more plaster coming. That's mostly what I'm waiting on. We got some right here right now, but I'll probably try to get that done with that roll, at least a little bit of it done to hold its structure. Then this is going to be a whole different story I got to figure out. We'll do that later. We're going to start with that, get that finished, then we'll figure this out. Okay, got kind of a plan now. Since this was too easy, we stepped up. We're going to make climb here. Let's see if I can get kind of a reference. It's going to be a pretty steep, gnarly little hill right there. We're basically trying to make this there, maybe a little imploded, a little, yeah. And then we have all this. We'll figure out what we're gonna do over here. Then it's gonna come up here. I might figure out some up there too, like a little slant that comes up and stuff. Then we got this, our chute, which is working actually really nice. I had to put a post there, but like that's a good place to crawl up. That'll be nice. So here's our process so far. Got a lot to go, but it's looking good, I think. Alrighty, we've made progress. Looks generally the same, but we've definitely made progress. We had a little more foam here. It looks super nice. I'm really liking how this is turning out. Still a little soft though, so we gotta let that dry some more. We're gonna have a here, but if you can't make it up that, you can go around it over to here. We're gonna have probably another corner right here onto the top of this thing, which I think we're gonna make like a little articulation kind of thing. And this, man, this thing's turning out so nice. We got that plaster on it, so it's better. It's gonna make it stronger. And it's looking so good. Like, you look at from in here, and you may think like, oh, that's gonna be so easy. But like, the annealing, everything on it is making it super difficult for this. And this is a wider build, so it goes onto both of these rocks. It's pretty difficult, but overall, so far, so good. We're making progress. We're making good progress. Hopefully we keep making more and more progress. Alright, update. Got this. I think I've already shown this. This looks really nice. It's going pretty well. Add a couple little more things just to kind of help possibly make it harder, but easier at the same time. We put a bunch of the rocks up here, just some foam rocks up here, to create a little more of a textured rock kind of look. And we have these two up here that leading down to this, which is probably going to be one of the hardest parts of this whole thing. It looks super good because you have a bypass, but it's not an easy bypass, or you can just go straight up it. The hot tub and everything else before it. We did do some paint. Just this spray paint that gives a little bit of texture. And it's actually a really good color. I do like the color. It's this right here. Super textured. So yeah. Hopefully it all pulls together and looks really nice. Alright guys, we're back. It's been a good 2 weeks of this sitting. Kind of just had some stuff we had to do, so it's been sitting for 2 weeks, unfinished, just like this, but we're back at it. Just put this wall on, because you know how it used to look. It used to look hollow. Put this piece here with some spray glue, but we're gonna try to get everything covered up with some plaster so that we can seal it, then spray paint it. Right here's a little iffy. I didn't think about this, but this side, you can tell by the cutouts, is going against the fence. So we're gonna be looking from this side, which means this obstacle, we're just gonna see a wall. So we're gonna have to do an angle of it, because we can't just record this side, which is okay, but preferably even flipped around. But we're back at it, working on it some more. It's crazy how much there still is to do. Alright, we've been working on it a little bit. We got this top part with the actual plaster. We fed it up into here and finished off all the holes up in here. See, it's still a little wet. Finished up all the holes in there. That one's fine. Then we got this plastered down so that there's none of this left. We'll get some more plastering after the side, but we're gonna cover that. Plaster on it, that's okay. But we'll cover that. Might try to drape down these. Try to drape down these. Then I think then we gotta drape down this too. But after that, we'll be pretty set, honestly. All right, we're done with the plastic, I think. So we got this already done. We had this pretty much done. All this is all same, all the same. Except right here, we added the walling so it's not big holes right here like it used to be. Up here, pretty nice. So here we added the draping down, down here. All of this, had all this stuff up here, this corner stuff, which looks really good. I'm really liking this. Right here, this looks really good. Just like super good. That's gonna be a difficult little. So you're already like this, and you gotta go like this, or like this, or like that. Like super difficult. We have this part done. Did this part. We put paper under it, like that cardboard paper right there, and we put that right there. Covered it with plaster to make it kind of this rocky look. If you look, it's soft as crap, so you can literally shape it however you want right now. But it looks more rocky than that, so looking pretty good, honestly. Now all we're gonna do is we gotta spray paint it with this, but first we're gonna seal it, then we're gonna spray paint it with this, then we're gonna be finished. Probably do a couple coats of sealant, then we'll spray paint over the sealant, so that spray paint gives us a little bit of grip to help up in these areas, up here, around here, like everywhere. But I'm super excited. It's looking really good. It's night. We went to Home Depot, or not Home Depot, Lowe's, got more plaster to get these sides, and it took forever. We got these sides done. It took a solid while, and now it's dark and my hands hurt because they're cold. But we got all these dots filled so we can seal it in the morning. Everything, all of these sides, all of that stuff that had no plaster on it has now been plastered. See, it's so smooth. Anyways, everything's been plastered. Everything's a mess. Just need to seal it, spray paint it, and we'll be done. We're so close. Okay, so we changed plans. We went from the spray, we tried it, we didn't trust it, just not good enough. So we went back to this that we used to stain the underboard. Oh! That we used to stain the underboard, and we're using that on this now, which seems to be working a lot better. It's leaving an actual coat instead of just sitting there. So the next thing we gotta do is just paint it, and it's all done. We're so close, almost there. The do has been done. We painted it, it's completely finished. Everything's done. I don't know if I'm gonna just show you or if I'm gonna cut to a scene. Guess you'll find out.